Okay, hello everyone. So here we are going to present about Indonesia's social media restriction for children under 16. It talks about transparency, digital safety, and privacy concern. Before that, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Fatimatuzzahro and my friend.
My name is Danica Kanaya P.
Okay, then we will start. Okay, background of the policy. Indonesia introduced a new regulation in March 2026. The rule restricts children under 16 from accessing certain digital platforms. The government aims to protect children from pornography, cyberbullying, online scams, and social media addiction. So there are around 70 million children and young people are affected in Indonesia. Then next is government main concern. So why did Indonesia have this rule? According to Communication and Digital Affairs Minister Mutia Hafid, Indonesian children spend up to 8 hours online every day, and then the platform are expected to create a safer digital environment for minors. And then there is excessive social media use may negatively affect mental health and safety. Next is social media platforms response. Platforms that agree to comply. There is TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X, and Bigo Live. And TikTok reported that they deactivating 1.7 million accounts belonging to users under 16. Then there are platforms that have not fully compiled. So the challenges is with app named Roblox. Roblox had not agreed to fully block access for children under 16 at the time of the report. And then some platforms were slow to respond to the regulation. And the Indonesian government continues to encouraging stronger compliance and transparency. The government also requests that platforms should publicly report the number of accounts they suspend.
Okay, now we'll move into the digital privacy. So, after hearing about the positive side and platform commitments, now we come to the main challenge. It's edge verification. And to reliably verify whether someone is under 16, platform often need to collect sensitive personal data. This can include ID cards, facial scans, or fingertips. And this is where the concerns arise. The privacy, data security, misuse of misinformation, and on top of that, children are clever and use their parents' accounts or fake identities to bypass restrictions. So this regulation is not perfect by any means. Next. And there we going to perspective from digital rights. So the core problem is not the presence of children in the digital space, but how that digital space is shaped in a safe ecosystem. So in other words, don't just blaming the children for being online. As instead, who is making this ecosystem harmful and are they being held accountable? And yeah, according to Southwest Asia Freedom of Expression Network or SafeNet, is that platforms should also be responsible for harmful online environments and content. Next. And then the global context. So this is not happen only in Indonesia, but several countries are considering or implementing restrictions on children's social media use. In, for example, Australia, Spain, France, United Kingdom, and what's interesting is that Indonesia became the first Southeast Asian country to introduce this type of regulation. And it can be a mirror whether this policy will be succeed or not, or maybe just make the new problem. And then the advantages are and disadvantages. For the advantages, there are better protection for children online, and it reduced exposure to harmful content, and it encourages platform to take responsibility. But the disadvantages are privacy concerns, difficult age verifications process, possible misuse of personal data, and children may still bypass restrictions like what I said earlier. Next. So we came to the conclusion. Indonesia's new regulation shows increasing concern about children's safety in digital spaces. Although the policy may help reduce online risks, challenges remain regarding privacy, enforcement, fair implementation, digital freedom, and the success of the policy depends on cooperations between governments, platforms, parents, and users, the children itself. And here is the references we use is from the report from April 29, 2020, 2025, and also the data from Indonesia's Ministry of Communication and Digital Affairs. Thank you so much for your attention. Maybe that's all from us. See you.